Doing it again. Why? Why? Stop. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Atrophy. Today we're going to be looking at silly things that people say or ask in the Yahoo questions thingamajig, whatever it's called. Yahoo Answers.
It will make you lose faith in humanity.
Beyond all belief. Crack on.
Okay. First one we have. The question is, my future husband doesn't like me.
Nope, no we don't.
You should so marry this guy.
Yeah.
If he doesn't like you, then he's obviously going to...
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Come on, marry him already. He hates you. That's so outrageous.
So cringy.
I avoid falling in love with this guy because he's been hurt before, and I know he won't trust very easily, and too many emotions would make me lose him forever. I'll take him as whatever form he comes in, should I say. I'll wait decades for him to be mine. I have to make monthly breaks from him because I keep falling for him over and over and over again. I know this guy is perfect for me. I know I want to tell him I want him in my future. I'm perfect for him also. How does she know that? How does she know that she is perfect for someone? You cannot say that you are perfect for someone else. You can't. Only they will know that. Just throwing that out there. I know this. The only problem is he doesn't want me like that. He wants friendship. But eventually I know he'll get closer and fall in love. I just can't help myself from falling from telling him how I feel. What am I supposed to do? I want to speed this thing along and get to know this guy, but circumstances won't allow it right now. I'll be moving closer to him in a couple of months, but I need him to want me. Help me get my future husband. Please, at least tell me how I can make him a little fond of me, or think of me as in his future. Before I read the best answer that comes up in this, you can't force love, girlie. He's not your future husband. He's your future bestie. He's probably gay.
It's so bad.
The top answer is, if he doesn't like you, you're not going to marry him. Marry someone who don't like you. Oh, do you want to read this one or shall I?
This one, this person, oh god, right, I'll just go straight into it. How do I successfully become a Justin Bieber fan? I would like to become a Justin Bieber fan. Currently I'm a Jack Norris fan and I would like to switch to Justin Bieber. How can I successfully achieve this goal? Thanks.
You can be fans of both, okay? Fans of both. You don't have to like just one and then, oh, I'm going to stop liking the other guy because I like this guy. You can be fans of both. Don't be an idiot.
The best answer is, lose all brain functions and maybe sustain a pretty substantial blow to the head.
That is the perfect answer. This one's brilliant because we are current aspiring YouTubers ourselves. How do you get YouTube to come and film you? He carries on. I've been calling and calling and calling. I've been calling YouTube all day to come and film me, but no answer. How do other people get their videos up there? I have some really funny stuff, but they won't come. Sorry, mate. You ain't going to become YouTube famous then, are you? Oh no. Oh no. YouTube don't want your funny stuff.
We're just lucky though. We rang them up and they were straight there. They were like,
they come knocking on our door every day just to film us. Yeah. With our own camera. They film us with our camera. They upload it with our computer and our internet. Right? This is what YouTube do. They do it all for us on our equipment. No, you silly fool. You film your own videos. You edit your own videos. You upload your own videos. It's that simple. Best answer, and I like this. you have to call 1-800-YouTube. The issue is that they are so busy that they only answer the phone at 2 AM on Sundays and Wednesdays only. Note that because of daylight savings time, there was a no call in this past Sunday, so Wednesday should be the very busy this week. By doing the call in this way, they know who the serious people are and only send film crews out to those people. If you call at any other time, you won't even be contacted through to them or connected through to them. I work for YouTube, apparently, this guy says. Now, we know that that's BS.
Because YouTube are owned by Google.
That's right. Oh, how do I get YouTube to film you? Could you imagine the amount of videos that are on YouTube this day and age? If YouTube actually did that.
Yeah, and if you had to pay YouTube to come film you, like, how would you get the awesome, like, crazy cat videos and the Charlie bit my fingers and the classic videos like that are just like...
The spontaneous videos that people just film at home.
The next one.
This one, oh my god, I can't believe some people. Is the Hunger Games based on a true story? I was watching the Hunger Games. Is it true? Like, did it happen to the Nazis after World War II?
What do you think?
I need to tell you the best answer because it's freaking hilarious. And then the asker's response to it.
Asker's response, amazing.
Okay. The answer is, not World War II. This actually happened right after the Pilgrims came to America. They took over the land and forced the Native Americans to participate in the Hunger Games. The reason why Pocahontas is so famous is because she was the winner of the first Hunger Games. The asker's response was, thanks! I was wondering why people were lying, but thanks, this helps and explains a lot.
Next one. My dog is my life. Has this ever happened to anyone before? I'll carry on. I think I'm falling in love with my dog. You sick, sick individual. Anytime I see him playing with other dogs, I get really jealous. I just wanted to rugby tackle him to the ground and kiss him. I've never felt this way about anyone before, let alone a dog. I've even broke up with my boyfriend over it. Seriously? You left your boyfriend because your feelings for your dog outweighed that.
Imagine if I did that because of my feelings for
Could you imagine that? She
my little
broke
Shih
up with
Tzu.
me because of a Shih Tzu. Right. Anyway, I've had this dog for over 6 months, but only recently have these feelings started to develop. I don't know what to do, and I think if I'm telling anyone, telling anyone, they'll think I'm crazy. Please help. Excuse me, is this the question from Milky? You are crazy. It's a slight psychological problem there, I think. Okay, there's 2 answers here. The first one, and the best one, is go see a therapist. Probably the best idea because they'd be able to help you realise that it's a major infatuation that needs to be nipped in the bud. The second one is, oh dear, I guess you should pause for thought before people think you're barking mad. This one annoys me slightly.
Okay. Why don't homeless people just get a job instead of sitting around being lazy and taking handouts from others?
Because they're homeless. You have no idea what their circumstances were. Do you know what I mean? These people, some homeless people, I've sat and I've spoken with some homeless people. They're some of the nicest people you'll ever meet, and it is the most unfortunate thing that they have come to this way.
There's a higher percentage of them that are ex-forces as well.
Yeah, ex-forces,
so
people who are married with kids, wife and kids.
They protected you, and now they're
Your
homeless,
country.
and now you think they're scum.
Yeah, and you think they're lazy and they should get a job. When everything in their life has come crashing down on them, and they've ended up in such a situation where literally they could probably take their own life. But they don't.
They carry on.
And they fight on, and eventually things may turn for the better for these people.
We're not saying that there aren't the small
minority
who are a bit of the or
drug users, alcoholic abusers,
yeah,
that kind of thing.
But the majority, if you take the time to sit and speak to them,
listen to their story,
you can generally tell which ones are the
alright mate, can you spare a pat? No, I can't.
The ones who sit there and mind their own business tend to be the ones that have got the most heartbreaking stories.
Yeah.
And even on days like that, it's getting pretty cold outside, just go and buy them a cup of coffee. It costs you
don't
what,
have to give them money.
Like
if you don't trust them.
Yeah.
Go give them a cup of coffee. Go buy them a sandwich from Greg's. What's the answer? What's the answer say?
So one person said you need an address to get a job. Kind of hard once you don't have a home.
Yep.
Second one is because there will always be someone to give. I don't like this response. Because there will always be someone to give something in spite of their laziness, or some of them may be mentally ill. Then work is kind of boring to think about in comparison to the naked monkey in a spaceship. You are fucking ignorant.
Get a life. You're seriously worried about homeless people when really you need to sort out your own issues clearly. On to the next one. My girlfriend is pregnant and we didn't have sex. He goes on to say, how the F did it happen? Additional details. She can't have cheated on me. I'm with her all the time. Except, now this is the best part, for when I work from 9 AM to 7 PM weekdays. That's 5 days out of 7, people. I doubt she could cheat on me in 10 hours. That's 10 hours a day. 10 hours every day. You think she couldn't cheat on you? And she's pregnant and you haven't had sex? First of all, why are you with her if you ain't having sex? Second of all...
sex isn't everything.
True, but still. She clearly needs that sex. Otherwise, why would she be getting it from somewhere else? And 3, like... she's cheated. Leave her.
We haven't had sex.
Oh my god, I'm pregnant!
How's this even possible? I've been with you all the time, and we haven't had sex.
But you work from 8:30 AM till 10 PM at night, and now I'm having your baby, but I'm not cheating, are you?
No, you kind of cheated on me. You don't have enough time.
Best answers. Number 1. She cheated on you. Number 2. You came close enough to her vagina for some sperm to make their way up to her to fertilise her egg. If you two aren't ready, you should really consider adoption. Lots of people want babies and can give a child a good, solid home.
Okay, this one, I don't think we're going to read the extra bits for it.
No, it's a bit of a...
We can rant at this one.
Yes, we can rant. It's a rant.
I went to England and they spoke American. Why is this? Right. I'm ready for this one.
Go.
This actually happened to me when I was 15 and I went to America. I was in Boston and on a school trip, and I was sat down and a group of American teenage boys came over and was like, oh my god, you're like British. And I was like, yes I am. And they tried to then tell me that I was talking incorrectly. Hang on a minute, you Americans.
Well saved.
Thanks. What language do you speak? English. Where are you from? America. Where am I from? England. Who's the bigger person?
Root, not route. It's the way it's spelt as well. Router. You need to plug in your router for your Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi, whatever the Americans call it. Router. Which route are you going? Are you going to the left route or the right route? Not route. Next. What we got?
Oh god.
My friend is worried that she's pregnant from masturbating. My friend is worried because she was sitting on a chair that she said her boyfriend might have gotten semen on a week ago. Also, she is worried of the pillow she used that may have had something on it a week ago. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure, and you may correct me if I'm not like dead on, but literally survives a few hours outside of the body, right? And if the temperature's correct, it may last a little bit longer. Outside the body, on a pillow, on a chair, a week later, you are not going to get impregnated from that crusty crust.
Please clean up.
You grim person. Ugh. Answers. Laugh my ass off. No, she's not pregnant. That is the obvious answer. Second question. Oh, your friend is definitely pregnant. That is the #1 way women get pregnant. By sitting on weak old sperm.
I caught my son having sex with another guy. I think he might be gay. Is there a definitive way I can tell? This could be a phase. Is there a way that I can really find out if he's gay? He's only 18.
There's no answers to this, by the way. 18 years old, and you caught him having sex. You describe it as sex with another man.
He's
now,
gay.
There's only one way a man and a man can have sex, by the way. If you didn't know.
Bit bum fun.
Bit bum fun. So, chances are, he's really, really confused and doesn't know what he's doing. No, he's clearly a homosexual who enjoys the company of men and all that other stuff. So, definitively, yes, your son is gay. You don't have to do a test to find out whether he's gay or not. Get used to it. When a guy says, go make me a sandwich, what's a good comeback? He's sexist and I'm trying to be witty. Any good comebacks?
You better come back with a good sandwich.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, I've got a good comeback. Leave him. If he's that sexist, leave the guy. Don't stay with him, because otherwise he's expected to do everything. And you should never have that in a partnership. Say, I think you'd rather make it yourself and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But you have to say it all crazy and bog-eyed. Make your own goddamn sandwich. Anyway. So, yeah. Leave him is my answer to that. Not really much else to say.
No.
But yeah.
I need to put my news reporter voice on this one because we're not really going to be discussing this one really because the response is just genius. Absolute genius. Okay. The question is from Mongoose.
Mongoose.
Forearm rap stroke gangster tattoo ideas. I'm looking for ideas on a tattoo that shows my hip-hop gangster roots. The best sort of idea I can give you is Eminem having D12 on his forearm in that sort of writing. But I already have tattoos, so no comments on blah blah blah, I'll regret it. The best answer, which is freaking brilliant.
This is so good.
It's from a guy called Andrew.
Not Andrew. Andrew.
Hello, Mongoose. Like most gangsters, I have spent the morning perusing Yahoo Answers UK and Ireland while I wait for my extremely dangerous gangster friends to drop by with a delivery of fully automatic drugs. I happened upon your question and I thought you might benefit from the wisdom of my experience. I too have strong hip-hop roots that date back to the mid-1980s when my older brother was born. Not only have I listened to a whole buttload of 50 Cent, but I've also watched some of his videos, and I was keen to see this primal connection reflected in my choice of tattoos. I won't lie to you, it can be quite hard to choose a tattoo that makes you look like such a bellend that you spend the next 50 years of your life trying to construct a DeLorean. But it is not impossible. I suspect that you are equal to the task. Being a helpful gangster, I have assembled some ideas to help you make your choice. Possible forearm tattoos include a tattoo of Eminem. You could tell people it was a self-portrait, then they might be convinced that you look like him. If you got it done on your left forearm, you won't need to get his album covers wet while you're masturbating in the shower. A tattoo of a mongoose. They're quite scary and have roughly the same amount in common with hip-hop and gang culture as you do. A tattoo of your forearm with a little tattoo of a tattooed forearm on it. Yours possibly. The little tattoo could be of your forearm. I hope this has been of some help, but if you still aren't inspired, you could just try getting the same tattoo that everyone else in your gang has, which normally happens in gangs when they exist in real life.
Now this one's quite worrying. If this ever happened to me, I'd be scared. Open question from Amazing Kid. My wife changed her Facebook status from married to widowed. Should I be worried? Yeah, mate, she's either planning to kill you in your sleep without you knowing, yeah, and pretending that you're already dead, or she's basically just going, yeah, you're dead to her, because she's fed up with the marriage that she's in, and you're a bit deadbeat husband, or something like that, you know. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. I bet you I'll check my Facebook later. Yeah. Best answer says, "Lol, yeah, mate. Start running, because yeah, she's gonna kill you."
Have you ever bent over sneezing and blown out a tampon?
I didn't think such things was possible.
The best answer is, that's our family's version of paintballing.
I want to quickly move on from this one because it's a grim subject. There's something wrong with you. You shouldn't have sneezed. Hold it in better next time. Move on.
They're not nice. They make me hormonal and they make me cry.
What, wound cups or periods?
Period.
This question is from Ahmed. I hope I pronounced that right. Ahmed. It says, why does stuff weigh so much more in England? He's clearly American, by the way, if you hadn't guessed. Why does stuff weigh so much more in England? He goes on to say, I saw Modern Warfare 2. It weighs 45 pounds. Is that because England is closer to the sun, so it's more gravity? That actually says gravy. This is silly. So clearly this American fella has it confused. He doesn't clearly understand that our British pounds is our sterling. It's sterling, it's money, it's a currency. Like they have the dollars, we have British pounds.
The question is, how can I change my race? Last year I was Catholic, but I'm bored with that now. I've been thinking for the next year or so I'd like to either be Chinese or Russian. How can I change my race? You can't.
You just can't.
And Catholicism is
not a race.
No,
it's a religion. Yes. Next question is by Wekweti. What a name.
Great name.
Now, it's possibly not English. I'm not entirely sure. How turn computer monitor into mirror? So I think he meant how to turn my computer monitor into a mirror. Hi, does anyone know if it is possible to use a background that would essentially turn my computer monitor into a mirror? Scanning a mirror doesn't work. If you've got a mirror and you scanned the mirror, use the frigging mirror. Best answer. This is funny on so many levels. I can't believe you attempted to scan a mirror. So true. When you have an idea, does a light bulb really appear over your head? She goes on to say, I have always wondered this. Sorry, you can't see my face. But I have never had an idea before, so I don't know if this is true. You had the idea
to write the question.
So you have had ideas. You must have had other ideas, like whether or not if I put gloves on, will it keep my hands warm? It's an idea in itself. Best answer. Yes, it does. It can be good or bad depending on the situation. If you're passing under a low doorway, it might not be the best thing. If you've ever needed a new light bulb, all you've got to do is have an idea. Then quickly grab the light bulb and screw it in. If you ever had an idea whilst you're wearing a straw hat, make sure to remember to take off the hat and remove the light bulb, as it could potentially start a fire. Especially if the idea is particularly good, causing the light bulb to be lit up. Genuinely the best answer yet. Come on, guys.
Okay. I want a new letter in the alphabet. Is it possible to make a new letter and put it in the alphabet.
So first of all,
They spelled alphabet wrong.
you can't spell. So maybe it's not necessary to have that extra letter if you miss letters out of spelling the alphabet.
The actual answer was, I think you need to master the current alphabet first.
Yeah,
How?
best answer.
Alphabet.
Now,
Even when you say alphabet, you can't even mistake. Like it's a very phonetical word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alphabet.
a new letter in the alphabet. Now, in theory, if you ever looked at the Arabic alphabet, have you ever looked at like the Greek old school alphabet? Have you looked at the like Latin alphabet or something like that? Anything that's like old and before our time? Maybe have you even looked at the old school Egyptian alphabet? Do you really need more symbols / letters to add to a 26 letter?
Well, the Oxford Word of the Year was an emoji, so maybe we're extending to hieroglyphics in our current society.
Maybe we are.
That's actually a really interesting concept.
It is, isn't it? Maybe we're evolving our language
To include
to have
hieroglyphics.
include hieroglyphic type pictures of emojis and the like. So maybe then the answer to your question is we've already added extra letters to the alphabet. On that note, I think we'll end it there. Don't forget, guys, to comment, like and subscribe, and we will make more stuff for you to watch and hopefully have a good old giggle over.
Got lots of stuff coming out.
Lots of stuff coming up.
planned.
Lots of stuff. In fact, we've probably got. It doesn't even matter actually.
We just got we've
got
got
lots of
we've got lots of stuff planned. We can start blogging and
Oh,
a bit
yeah,
more
yeah.
and
Hope you guys enjoy. Let us know.
see you later.
Bye.